Hello, good day. I'm Elaine Marimisa and our topic will be the zone of proximal development. We all know that sometimes work is too easy or work is just right and sometimes work is too hard. So the zone of proximal development is also known as ZPD. It is what a learner can do without the help of others and what she can or he can do with the help or the guidance of the teachers, coach, or her fellow classmates. So the ZPD mo occur na siya when a person is assisted by the teacher with a knowledge or skills in that subject or in that certain topic. The person learning the skill set cannot complete it without the assistance of the teacher or peer. We all know naman unsay meaning sa ZPD na nasad tay MKO, and MKO stands for more knowledgeable other. This can be anyone, a coach, a teacher, a tutor, a student, or even a computer. It is something na maka-help nimo to guide to complete the certain task. So, in that chart, we have ang kanang outside layer niya, mao na siya ang the learner cannot do even with the assistance. Ang kaning nasa center, we have the, mao na siya dapita na adra ang ZPD. It is the learner can do with the assistance sa teacher, sa coach, or sa tutor. Ang kanang center, mao na siya ang what the learner can do without the assistance. Ano siya ang concept man ni Vygotsky. So, DPD is actually the gap between the actual competence level, which means what problem level a student is able to solve independently, and the potential development level means what the students can solve with the guidance sa teacher, sa coach, o sa tutor. ZPD is based on the mental functions that have not yet matured or it is being processed. So, in this picture or chart, we have the ZPD. Sa ZPD, mo ni siya ang students mo engage siya, like mo ask sa questions niya, or mo answer sa mga questions sa teachers. So, sa taas, we have too difficult because sometimes malisudan ng mga students because wala sila kay bound sa answer or naglibog sila sa ang discussion. Sa ubos, we have the too easy level. Mao ni siya ang students are bored or they have experience ta ana kay ngano nakaibaw sila sa answer ana. And mostly, easy rin na siya na question na maka-answer sila. So, let's move on to applications. We have reciprocal teaching. It is used to improve students' ability to learn from text. So, which means teacher and students collaborate in the learning and practicing for skills like summarizing, questioning, clarifying, and predicting. Next is we have the feed into collaborative learning, which is group members should have different levels of ability. Meaning, in this kanang application, this is more advanced members can help less advanced members operate with their ZPD. So, like, magtinabangay sila man na siyang with the help of guidance. We have scaffolding. Ang scaffolding, pwede na siya makuan na MKO or more knowledgeable other kay. Meaning sa scaffolding, a structure or it is a support points to help the child, students to complete a task. Example, when a child is at their ZPD for a task, then with the correct assistance, which means scaffolding, this will give the child the ability to be able to complete the task. So, ang kanina term na scaffolding is used by Vygotsky and was later coined by Brunner. In this slide, we have the visualizing the ZPD. On the left side, we have the things you can do all on your own. And the center, mao ni siya dapit ang ZPD. Things you can do with a bit of a help. And the right side, we have the things you can yet do no matter how much support you get. To summarize it all, we have emphasized the role of a teacher in cognitive development and the need to support from a MKO or more knowledgeable other. Second is that the zone of proximal development differentiate between a learner's current development and their potential when they are being taught. And the third is we have the scaffolding provides an effective way to reach potential levels of development, but not only when different levels of assistance are given when required. In conclusion, social and cultural tools are important to gain intelligence, and there is a close link between the acquisition of language and the development of thinking. And lastly, internalizing monologues and therefore becoming a verbal thinker is a stepping stone to higher levels of thinking. Before we end our discussion, let's just have an review. So, ZPD stands for Zone of Proximal Development. MKO stands for More Knowledgeable Others. And PD is defined as a space between the what learner can do with assistance and without assistance. NKO sad kay mo ni siya ang person or teacher that provides assistance, and we have the scaffolding, the two applications, reciprocal teaching and feed into collaborative learning. And lastly, we have the scaffolding, which is support points to help the students to complete a task. So that's all for zone proximal of development. I hope you learned something. Thank you for listening.